Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Doc 11th here, and welcome back to my reviews. Now, I know I don't usually do my reviews on a Wednesday, as today is a Wednesday, but obviously, my school were on strike today, and so I decided to go to Forbidden Planet, and, well, I went to see if I could get a figure, and I did. I got, ladies and gentlemen, I give you the War Doctor figure review. So I'm going to review the packaging first. So, you've got 50th anniversary logo here with BBC written under it. You got character options logo up there. On the side, I won't do the back yet. You got, it says there, includes the other Doctor's sonic screwdriver and moment accessories. Never mentions all about the 8th Doctor swappable head, but as you can see, it is there. The window's quite large, so you can see into it, and it is in like an oval shape for the figure, which is pretty unusual for like a figure. You got a shiny Doctor Who logo, and it says the other Doctor, and then the American warning sticker. You got Underground Toys logo, and then on the back you've got like some like cogs, which I think are like the moment, and like a spacey background type thing with a vortex, some cogs. Then you've got a bio on the other Doctor. If you want to read that, you can try, but yeah, it's there. Pause the video now. And then you've got a nice picture of John Hurt promotion picture. You've got a Doctor Who logo again. It says the other Doctor, which I prefer to call it the War Doctor, but for the sake of this video, I will call it the other Doctor. And then you've got the rubbing character, the product stuff. And in the background there, I don't know whether you can see it, but you do have a picture of the moment. And it's in quite a fancy background, as you can see. Oh, and then there's a PVC thing, which means basically you can recycle the plastic if you don't want to keep it in its box. So, time to move on and review the figure. Okay, I'm going to move the moment and the moment and the 8th Doctor's head out of the way. Does come with a Sonic, but I'll review that in a little bit later. So the figure. Well, as you can see, it does have a lot of likeness to John Hurt. The hair is spiky and it's like a Mohican type thing, like he does have on the promotional photo. You can see. Oh, quite alike. And then it's got these nice bushy eyebrows, and the texture of the hair is really nice. And as you can see, you've got different colours of paint, like you've got lilac in there, you've got grey in there, you've got a darker grey and a lighter grey. So that really adds the effect of, like, it layers the hair up and makes the hair look thicker. And not just like, makes the hair look thicker. And not just like paint blobbed on, like, made to look like hair. His ears, they're well painted, you know, not many scrape patches. His beard and his moustache type thing, you know, they are very accurate. He does have that, and you can see, like, there is a little, like, where it looks like there's a paint scratch. That ain't a paint scratch. That actually is on John Hurt in the episode. Well, so I could see on the promotional picture. Moving down, you have this nice scarf thing, whatever you want to call it. You know, a bit like what the 4th Doctor would have worn. I'm just going to show you a 4th Doctor with no head. Head even, and obviously it's like that type of scarf, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, moving down, you've got the nice leather jacket, and I like this fact that it's like got a darker brown, and it's got like a lighter and a darker brown, which adds the aging effect of the leather, which is pretty much what leather does when it ages, and it cracks when it gets cold and wet, and it does smell new, so it's PVC, new PVC. The jacket's made of a quite flimsy thing, and as you can see, it is joined up there and down here to add effect. And then you've got this thing, you've got the band here, which is a sonic screwdriver, and unfortunately it doesn't fit into. You move down, you've got buttons on the waistcoat type thing, and you've got a pocket watch, you've got a pocket there, nice buttons. Then you've got a nice brown belt with a silver paint buckle, and to be honest, this does show Underground Toys and character options. It just shows the lengths they go to put a detail in a 5-inch figure for once. And then you're moving down, you've got these nice grey pants, which is plain. Well, not plain, you can see they've got creases and that, obviously, and I've got different colours on. Moving down, you've got like these shin protector type things, mud guards, I don't know what you want to call them. They've got really nice silver boots on, and as you can see, it sort of looks there, and then that looks like it's been tucked over a little bit of the boot. And then you've got these nice Doc Martin type boot things, shoelaces on, and they are extremely well detailed. Articulation, yeah? Okay, so the head moves slightly, does do 360, but is hinged by the scarf, which I'll show you that in a bit. The arm does 360 at the shoulder and is ball jointed, so you can do regeneration. You got 360 at the bicep, 90 at the elbow, and the wrist has 360 degrees at the wrist. Moving down, he can move forward and backwards, and he can do the splits as well. Which is a good thing. Well, not a good thing, but I don't know why you'd want him. It's quite aged, so I don't know why you'd want him to do the splits anyway. It does 90 at the knee, and 360 at the waist even. It does 90 at the knee, and there is 360 at the boot as well. So, yeah, the articulation's standard 5-inch action figure. But you can't. His head is removable, as you guys should know. His head is removable, and so is the scarf. So you can have him on without the scarf, and without the scarf, he looks like this. And could just put the 8th Doctor with the scarf there. So yeah, and obviously you can see shirt there, so it ain't just like left there. You can definitely see some like difference. Oh, and I'm not going to do 360 with his head because of paint scratches. $14.99, not wasted. I'm going to put the 8th Doctor's head on now. Well, for me, it is quite hard for me to get on, but I am doing it on camera, so what do you expect? There we go. Quickly, put on, easy to put on. As you can see, he looks quite like Paul McGann. I mean, compared to the original, yeah, maybe not, but you can definitely see resemblances of Paul McGann there. I haven't got the figure to compare it with, I don't think. No, I haven't, but I would have loved to, and I wish I had it on now, but I haven't. But he does look like Paul McGann, and, you know, it's a brand new hair sculpt, and it's, you know, well textured. And with the scarf, he looks like, well, I'll show you what he looks like with the scarf on. It looks like that. It's just, it's inaccurate because you never saw him in like this. You saw him regenerate without this into a younger version of this John Hurt figure, the other Doctor. You saw him regenerate into a younger version of John Hurt, which, you know, but yeah, you know, it's well presented, and his shoulders were a bit too broad for him, but that's because it's made to fit John Hurt, really. But, you know, it's a nice inclusion that they included that. Well, I'm going to move him out of the way now anyway, because I'm going to put the other Doctor's head back on, as in John Hurt's head, and move him out of the way, so that I can review the moment. Where's the front of it gone? Where's the front of it? Yeah, that's the front of it there. So, it is well detailed, it's got indentings into it, and you can see, like, nuts and bolts where it's been joined together. And to be honest, it doesn't feel just like a normal hollow box. It definitely has like a little bit of weight to it. It don't feel like 6 pieces of plastic glued together with some things in. Obviously, as you can see, more detail there with them dead things in. Gallifreyan text embedded into the wood. You got like a little mace thing here, which, you know, I really like, and I'd love to do a spoof where the Doctor like does the maze and it's like, why can't I do the maze? And then you got some more cogs here, which would be really cool. And you got and then here you've got like Gallifreyan text embedded into it, along with the wood as well. And underneath you've got this, which is what we see on the side in the episode when he's trying to thing it, and then Billy Piper's character sits on it. I don't know what it looks like with Billy Piper. No more. No, so yeah, definitely a good inclusion. Now, moving on, I'm going to have to show you some detail on another accessory that you get with this figure, which I'm finally glad we have got, because it means technically we have all the sonic screwdrivers. So you get the sonic screwdriver. As you can see, it is like the classic style Sonics, like the 4th Doctor's, but then you've got like the red end painted there, which on camera doesn't look red, but yeah, you've got it. You got some like swirly patterns and some nice detail, and obviously he pulls it down there. Then you've got like the emitter there. It would have been nice to see a red emitter, but you know, obviously, you know, I can live with that. I can live without them being an emitter, and it fits in his hand perfectly. You just slot it in. It does mean that you have to constantly have like him holding it, like pointing upwards. But it would have been nice to see him like pointing it, but it's always got to be upwards. And his hand looks like he's going to punch someone, which is quite funny. Or as the British Cup of Tea said, well, if you want to find out what the British Cup of Tea said, British Cup of Tea said, go watch his review of this figure. Yeah, it's a fantastic review. It's probably the first review of this figure I watched. Apart from the picture reviews, but the proper review I ever watched. And it was funny because of what he said about this hand. I think you've probably worked out what I'm on about, but, yeah. That's just what he said. So, yeah, detailed figure. I really like it. Out of 10, I would give this figure a 10 out of 10. It's a fantastic figure. Love it. Definitely probably going to be my new favourite figure of the year so far that's ever been released. So, yeah, thanks for watching my review of the other Doctor figure. And I'll see you, hopefully, possibly on Saturday, with a review of one of the 3.75-inch figures. So, goodbye.
Oh, well, if you liked what you saw in this review today, then why don't you just go like, comment, subscribe, and go, why don't you go, watch my other reviews, and, well, Local 11's other reviews, and, follow us on Twitter, follow him on Twitter, like, comment, and subscribe. Sorry, I got a cold, that's why I keep where I keep snorting. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I'm the other Doctor.